Back in 2019, we bought this Mercedes Sprinter. Over the course of 2 years, in between work and on weekends, we decided to convert it into a camper van.
But if you're new around here, we're Annalise and Jordan, and this is our little dog Lily. We travel full time creating content and checking out some mega places.
This van has taken us to some insane locations across Europe, but is it time to send it off to the scrapyard and introduce a new van? She's been an absolute cracking van, and just getting rid of her breaks my heart. The amount of upgrades we've done to this van is unreal. Rogue alloys, rear wheel carrier, side pods, new injectors and glow plugs, new uprated prop shaft and rear axle, and the list just keeps going on. But we're ashamed of the quality of the build inside. From far away it looks good, but close up it doesn't look that great.
When we were converting the van, we just wanted to get it done and get away in it.
With the build up of rust and the recent flood in France, is it too far gone?
But it's time to introduce you to the new van.
But can you guess what van it is from the key? Nah, this isn't actually it. I was only joking. This is Annalise's car, but this is it. Did you really think we were going to get rid of the OG? Absolutely not. Here, Annalise, do the honours. Remind me not getting the bad side of this one. Bloody hell, didn't we? We got a peephole. Why'd you do that to my shower door? So let me put this down. As you can probably guess, we're doing a van renovation on our existing van. But fueling us on this van build is Holy Energy. As you all know by now, we absolutely love them and we drink them all the time.
I usually have an energy drink every day, especially when we're doing things like this and it's pretty full on. I need a good pick-me-up. Raspberry Raptor is one of my all-time favourites, and this tub is 50 servings. It's got a different type of caffeine called Nucaf, which is slow release energy throughout the day. It's got 14 nootropics and vitamins. We also have these thermo shakers. They're stainless steel and keep your drinks cold for up to 12 hours.
Never used to like iced tea, but with Holy they've got some amazing flavours, and I'm going to try out this new pineapple and green tea SpongeBob edition. This SpongeBob pineapple green tea is limited edition. Oh, that's lovely, that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. No, it smells like
Pineapple.
pina colada.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ooh. You can also get a free glass bottle when you get the starter set deluxe. If you want to try Holy for yourself, then click the link down in the description and use the discount code on screen now to save you some money. Give us down in the comments what your favourite flavour is, because we know so many of you have tried them and absolutely love them.
Anyway, let's get back to ripping this van out. Do you reckon I could do it with my head?
Go on.
Would it hurt?
I don't know, do it with your head.
Do you reckon?
Go on. Might knock some sense into you.
Do you reckon it'd hurt? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. That bloody hurt, that did. Oh, at least I broke it, but it bloody hurt.
I'm surprised that a massive head.
That's quite fun, that. It's like a rage room, isn't it? Don't do that at home, kids.
So what's going to be really minging is down this little side here is a gap that the brush literally can't get down, so that is going to be full of like 4 years worth of crap. Are you not helping out, mate? No? Can we not just boot it off?
I need this bracket.
Oh, and then can we boot it?
Then we can boot it, yeah.
This tip run is going to be absolutely massive. I think we're going to have to do a few trips.
That's wild.
That is minging. That is like 4 years worth of build up.
That's disgusting now, isn't it? It's a good idea having the shower door that slides in like that, but it just builds up full of crap and you can't get down there to clean it, can you?
You literally can't get anything down there.
It's not worth it.
Should we keep them just in case we need them?
I was going to keep them, yeah.
Yeah, because they're fine. So a little bit later in the video, we will be showing you a design that we think we're pretty much set on. We might do like a few little changes here and there, but that's pretty much the most of it.
Now for buzz gun. Straight away across. Time to get the big boy out. Funny enough, this is my nan's ripsaw. No word of a lie, it is actually my nan's. So I'm going to be cutting across here, all the way across there, because I want to keep this top half, because all this is fine, it's all insulated and perfectly fine, and we're just going to put like a big door on it. Ooh, look at that. you reckon that?
Yeah, it'll come off.
Do you reckon it'll pull off? This whole wall is going to come out in it. Watch. Sweet.
Well, there's no going back now.
There's definitely no going back now. This is one of the prime examples. That whole wall has just come out. What does it feel like weight-wise?
I don't want to put my hand on one of the pins.
Try lift it.
Jesus!
It's quite heavy in it. Look how thick it is. I mean, it's thick. Plus it's got insulation there on the inside.
God,
then
that's
it's got
really
a board
heavy.
with carpet on. Then it's got another board. It's thick in it.
Thick as pig. Shh.
Hey!
I don't know if I'd like an open cab because I feel like when it is quite shut off, you do feel like you're in a completely separate room. Like when we shut the doors on a night,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think that it was in a van.
No.
But then I feel like when you've got the swivel seats, hint, hint, I don't think we're going to go for, well, at the minute we're not planning on having swivel seats. But I feel like it'd just feel too vanny, if you get what I mean.
So what we're thinking about doing with this area is making like a nice wide window with a curtain that pulls across, but then if we still need to get access to the front cab, we can just dive over.
I don't know why he's trusting me with this tool, but let's give it a go. A tool with a tool in it.
Yeah, that's it. So
I need some goggles on.
You'll gel like glue.
Right, so start it off like that.
Yeah. Full beans.
Sounds good.
Full beans.
I did not like doing that. That felt like I was like full on vibrating. I like the screwdriver thing, the drill, but I don't like that. We need some eye protection. I think we need to go B&Q it tomorrow and get some eye stuff and some masks. You know, and like give a good example.
Hold that. Go on.
Go flying out the van.
Give it a go. Just don't go flying out the van. Go back and forward. Give it a bit more. Surely you can pull it more than that. Oh, it's going. Go on, keep going.
Sugar! The toilet's
Oh, we've left
the toilet.
Oh, you didn't take the toilet out. Leave it.
But that's fun. I like this tool. Go on. Go on.
It's hardly out, isn't it?
3 hours later.
That's what it is, isn't it? Oh.
Is it not the silicone?
Yeah.
Oh, knife.
We got one.
No.
Thinking about it now. It's a nice shower door there, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
Just go in. Shut door behind you. Stand under the shower. And once you finish, just straight back out.
The GoPro.
Sent the GoPro flying. It's just, honestly, how thick that is.
That's mental, isn't it?
Crazy, isn't it?
Hey.
Oh, finally. Christ.
So if you've not watched our videos before, then you're probably wondering what we're on about when we say that we had a flood. So when we was in France, we were driving towards the vet. It was literally like 2 days before we were due to leave to come back to the UK. As we were driving, we had our music on really loud, singing away. And then last minute I heard a bit of a swish and I thought, what is that? So I looked behind and I could see the tap was running and the whole van was flooded. Now bear in mind the day before we just filled up our water tanks to full. So that was 70 litres of water all over the van.
Basically what happened was we had a water bottle like this just standing up there and we had a bowl in the sink. As we turned the corner, this has hit the tap, turned the tap on, filled the bowl up, and then that bowl has just been trickling out, and the only time we heard water was when we turned the corner and all of that water that was in the bowl had gone out over here onto the floor.
Now we do have a switch for our pump to turn it off, so then obviously the water wouldn't have been running, but we didn't turn it off on this occasion, which we should have, but we was only going 5 minutes down the road, and I know that we always get the comments saying however far you go you should always turn it off. Mistakes happen. And that's basically how this one happened.
However, we don't know the full extent of the damage until we take all this out, take the floor up and check the ply and the insulation underneath. Fingers crossed, the ply and the insulation isn't damaged, because when we was building the van, we tanked the whole van in like a vapor barrier and then taped all the joints where it was meeting to the floor. So fingers crossed that's held up and not let water get underneath to damage the floor. But when we opened the front door here, when we had the flood, all the water was coming out that corner, which to me screams that the vapor barrier underneath has actually worked, but we don't know until we get the floor up. When we rip out the shower, we'll be able to see underneath where the water is damaged, because it all came towards this corner of the van. And when we was vapor barriering, we ended it at the far corner here. So hopefully it's gone out the door and yeah, gone, not done any damage. But if it has, then it looks like we're gonna have to be changing the insulation under here and the plywood. The van does smell of damp, so we're not very hopeful.
Before ripping up the floor and creating more mess, we cut down the scrap wood to take it to the tip.
Right, let's go for the first tip runner, Menny. Woo.
So in our build, we've lived without an oven and just an air fryer. Now we hardly ever use the air fryer. In the new one, we are debating oven or just get like an updated air fryer that's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, like a bigger one.
Yeah, so we want your recommendations for all you that may have a van. What oven do you have? Do you like it? And what air fryer do you have? And do you like it? Specifically for vans though, because obviously we need to be more power conscious.
Yeah, definitely. And plus, you know what, if you think about it, if you cook with just burners, I feel like you cook a better meal.
Yeah.
Where if you cook with an oven, you end up cooking crap all the time, don't you?
Yeah, so we basically lived off a two burner hob for 3 years. How long have we been in the van? 3 years?
Yeah, because a lot of the time, like when you go overseas,
you're cooking like fresh
you
stuff.
You cook dead fresh stuff, yeah.
But then we do miss things like pasta bakes, lasagnas that you put in an oven. So yeah, leave down in the comments what ovens do you recommend, what air fryers do you recommend, and what you like about them.
We're actually quite lucky to have this tip next to us because it's only 5 minutes down the road. Honestly, I thought I threw my key in the bloody skips, but I didn't. We're on the floor.
Right, now that's done, we've got more room to break more stuff apart and load up the car for another tip journey later on.
Oh my god, honestly, I reckon it's going to be, if you think about it, all we've done is take out the bulkhead, one seat and one shower wall.
Yeah, and it's like a full car.
Full Land Rover, innit? Bloody hell, it's not even a normal car. Time for a quick pizza stop. All my life, that's the best pizza ever. Look at that. Wow. 10 out of 10.
So whilst Jordan's going to continue ripping out the shower, I'm going to crack on with unscrewing all these doors and just basically taking the screws out of everything. Does it matter that these screws are just flying everywhere now? So things like the magnetic knife holder, the kitchen roll holder, and like little bits and bobs like that we are going to keep. And also, look at these. We put these in basically when we first moved into the van. A little Polaroid Fujifilm with photos of Lily, and they've just stuck to them tiles all these years later.
So we just shut the shower off and wow, those sieves need cleaning. Look at the state of that.
Are we keeping this shower?
That's filtered well. I'll tell you one thing I do want to get though. I'm going to have a proper filtration system. You know, for Legionnaires and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's our shower head. I think we should keep at least the shower head.
Well,
Are you keeping it all?
I was going to keep it all. Oh, see, it's up to you if you want to change.
Keep it and then we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, I mean, it works, but
yeah,
if you want new, we'll just put new in.
Well, we'll see. If we're going to go black again, we may as well stick with that. If we're going to go a different colour,
yeah,
then we'll get new.
Going to go gold, then go new. Oh.
So one thing I'm really excited for is when we first built it, I didn't really get involved that much with the build. One reason was because we were quite short on money, so every penny counts. And I didn't want to mess up something and then have to buy again. Not saying that we're minted now, because we're not. But I feel like I can get more stuck in with this one. Because if I damage a piece of wood, I'm pretty sure we can find the funds to get a new piece of wood this time.
Yeah, definitely.
So another reason that we're redoing this build, reason like 5 of 1,000, is when we converted this van, we literally cladded the full thing, which means we cladded this full back wall all the way into the back. And as you can see, you literally can see one tiny little bit by the bed.
There's literally one panel you can see the whole way down.
You literally can't see anything else. So that obviously added a great deal of weight.
Yeah.
Not that we was over, because we were just under the limit anyway, but God knows how.
You know what makes you wonder though? Like, where you're on about, like, we wasn't overweight and we didn't build light. How the hell are people building
going overweight?
And going overweight?
Don't know.
Don't get how they're doing it.
Don't know. But we are going to be so lightweight next time, which means we can bring more toys on our adventures. And guys, before you all start in the comments, toys as in paddleboards, scooters, bikes.
Yeah, none of your sick minds.
Look at this already. The funniest thing is we're still adamant tonight that we're spending one final night, hence why we've still got the bedding and everything in. This will probably be our last night before we have to move into my mum's house.
Yeah.
We've been so adamant, we're like, no, we're going to stay in the van still. This is our home. But look, Lily's hiding up there somewhere.
Well, good here now.
Jesus.
Jesus. You know what's really funny?
What?
Everyone right now thinks that we're doing a full rip-out rebuild. But we're not, we're just putting in an L-shaped sofa. We just got rid of the shower.
I wish.
Yeah. I can envision this. Oh, mate. It's brilliant, this.
Yeah, so we will show the plans later in more detail, but the plan is to have a big L-shaped sofa there. So then when we're looking out to a lovely view here, we can sit on the sofa.
Yeah, and we're going to have a window behind here as well.
Yeah. So that is a little...
It's going to be next level, isn't it?
A little sneak peek of what's to come. So it's about 20 to 5. The tip shuts at 5 o'clock, so we're not going to have time to do another tip run today. So we're just going to load up the car ready for tomorrow morning, because we have, again, a lot of stuff. We literally just had one of them moments where we both looked into the van and was like, what have we done? Do we both realise how much work we've just given ourselves when we could have just gone travelling? But it'll be worth it when it's done. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on something. So during this van build, we want to know if you just want to see the van build, or if you want to kind of see the in-between life stuff as well, and kind of make it into more like a van build vlog. Or if people just want to see the van build, then that's fine. We will be time-lapsing like the whole thing as well, so when it is finished, there'll be purely just a van build video. So that's why I'm thinking maybe change these into a van build vloggy style.
Yeah.
Like just showing you like what we're cooking for tea, if we go for a walk, if we have a little day out in between. Like
real
mixed,
life,
mixed into the van build, because I don't want a lot of you to turn off and be like, oh, I don't want to watch the van build, because we still want to keep it us, because we enjoy vlogging as well, and I don't know, I want to keep it fun and our usual style content.
It's almost moment of truth time if I can get behind these tiles. For everyone that kept saying they were going to leak, I don't know if they have actually leaked yet, but they're bloody solid. Get up, aren't they? So far so good, look at that. That looks bone dry.
Hey, look at that piece. Go on, muscles. Oh, yes. Oh, dry as out, look at that.
Bob on there, isn't it?
There you go. So, it worked.
Well worked. For anyone saying it wouldn't.
Excuse me.
Business calls.
Mum.
Hello, darling. You alright? Yeah. Yeah, well, right. I'll come pick you up, love, yeah.
Jesus, what have you stuck them down with?
Bloody polyurethane sealant.
Jesus, tonight. At least it was, you know, they were secure. Jesus.
And waterproof, Christ. So guys, let's keep you updated. Shower room is now out. It's been a bit of a nightmare and I can't believe how hard it was to actually rip out of there. Put so much bloody Sikaflex and glue and all sorts of stuff on it that no matter what you did, it was just so hard to get out. But this is where we're up to. Seating, that was there, is out. Shower, that was there, is now out. All the doors are off the cupboards. Annalise is just on van space. Is it van space? Yeah, van space at the moment. She's going to show you the design of what's going on with the van. Got all the doors out of here as well. But at the moment now, we're kind of like at a spot where we're fully ripped out this front section. So that's took longer than we actually wanted it to. However, we have got a tight deadline. We literally have, what is it, 3 or 4 weeks to get this done?
Yeah.
So we have about 3 or 4 weeks to get this ripped out and reconverted so that we can get back on the road and create some more content for you guys. Plus, we kind of want to get out abroad whilst the weather's going to be good over the summer and then head to warmer climates for the winter. But check out what Annalise has managed to design on Van Space.
So this is an app that you can download onto your laptop. I don't know if it's for phone as well, but we paid something like £20 odd or something for the year. Now it is a little bit wonky because I've just done it quick and nothing is true to size, but this is kind of the rough idea that we're going with. So imagine this is the sliding door here with the window. We're going to have another window here, overhead cabinets, L-shaped seating, so as you walk in, this is like the window kind of gap that Jordan was on about, and we'll pull the curtains, so that's where the cab is. And as you walk in, we're going to have the kitchen here on the right with a pop-up, and then let's show you. So the shower is here. We're going to have storage, the bed here, and then we're going to have overhead cabinets kind of all the way down there. But yeah, did I mention that window there?
Yeah.
But that is the basic kind of layout we're going for, and colour-wise, we want to keep it very neutral, white, bright, kind of like this one was, but maybe no grey. I don't really like grey anymore.
A few people did say, why don't we just take the shower out and just put a seating area here? For me personally, I want a bigger seating area. The issue is with this side of the seating here is that when you sat down, your knees are basically in the way of the kitchen, so it's obviously, it doesn't feel like you're separate. Where here, it's going to be it's probably going to go from about here, and it's going to be that whole section, which is an L shape. We're also going to have a projector screen that goes across the doorway here that we can pull down, like lie in bed here, because this will pull out as a bed as well. Lie in bed and just watch the projector screen, which is cool. And the kitchen will be down there and the shower will be down there, so that we're not on top of each other. So if Annalise wants to have a shower, make some tea, and I want to sit up at the front there and watch a film, you've got the two separate, well in fact 3 separate areas. The kitchen and shower area, the living area and the bed area. Well, some of you eagle-eyed viewers on there will be wondering why I've got a hoodie that doesn't even say Ferrari. Bloody spelt wrong, innit? How has that happened? Should someone tell me how that's happened? Because that's done my head in. I've been looking at these hoodies for ages. They're like 500 quid. So I thought, decide to make myself one. I mean, I think my Italian cousin wouldn't be too happy about that. But on that note, guys, we're going to end the video there. If you did like the video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to leave I'm a legend down in the comments below. We'll catch you guys on Thursday. Hands are trembling right now, right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now, right now.